What's up, guys? First before we start this video, this is gonna be like a little rant, cause one, you're the only people that might actually understand me. So after going to a therapist and her saying that I might have ADHD, anxiety, I have anxiety, and I have depression, just a little bit. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of anxiety. It's not a lot of depression. It's just um. I told my friends about the anxiety part, not the ADHD, and not the depression part. I didn't tell them that because I didn't want to tell them. And so it'll be like 1 in the morning, and they'll be spamming my phone, so I put them on Do Not Disturb, so I cannot hear my phone blowing up, and so I could actually get sleep. Because if I can't get sleep, my mom gets mad because she feels like I'm not taking care of myself. And she feels like a bad mother, and I never want her to feel that way. And so I checked this morning because I was like, maybe I should take the chat off of Do Not Disturb for once. Since I was free all day basically, and I would be able to talk for once, and my anxiety had finally just calmed down a little bit after days of being worried about something that probably didn't even matter. I see that I'm not in the group chat anymore. I had to get kicked out, so I text my two friends. Why did one of my other friends kick me out again? They didn't answer until just like an hour or a few minutes ago, saying, well, because you're never active. And I'm just like, I'm never active for a reason. I feel like if I talk to you, if I say something, I feel like I'm going to mess up saying that. And then it's like whenever I say something, they never text back until like an hour later. And I'm just like, you told me I'm not active. But then when I say something, y'all don't reply until like hours later. And then they was like, oh, not to come off as rude or anything. We're just saying, like, a group chat's supposed to be added for a purpose. I told you why I'm not in the group chat. I only am friends with them because I don't want to come off as the lonely kid, the quiet kid. I don't want to come off as the kid who has no friends. I don't want to come off as the kid that's just lonely. After years of not having friends, I finally get some and they want to be buttholes about it. And actually, one of my friends actually knows this channel. So, hey, if you're seeing this, you know, um, but yeah, I felt like doing something as there's a request about it. And I was like, you know what, I should do this request because I've kind of been attempting to do it. So it's a cheating villain deku X listener. That's it. So how about we just get straight on into this video. So what you're saying is you're getting suspicions that Deku-kun is cheating? Toga said. I've been getting these intentions for months, Toga. But the thing is I can't catch him. So I'm coming to the conclusion that he's not. Well, look, he told me not to tell you this, but I have to because I feel like I'll be a bad friend if I don't. I saw him talking to another girl yesterday. Who was this girl specifically? Uraka. I should have known she was up to something. Didn't they used to go to school together? When he was back in UA, yes. But then it didn't really work out, and then he left, and he left UA, and it just all fell down at once. I'm gonna murder that man. But here's the thing. He's smart. And if I don't have proof, I won't be able to leave him. But how are you gonna get proof? It's Shigaraki. See? Shigaraki's always with him. And I bet for a fact that he has at least once seen Deku cheat. So, why don't we go ask him? I like this plan. You know, you should really become a villain. You could help us. Your quirk's amazing. No. Look, I'm probably already as much as you guys from dating him. Luckily, I can still get out. Yeah, I walked over to find where Shigaraki was. Shigaraki? You said. He looked up from where he was. What do you want? He said. Have you seen Deku cheat on me before? He told me not to tell you, but yes. I need to get proof so I can leave him, because he's too smart. Oh? Do you know Uraka? I know who he's cheating on me with. Yes. Okay then. Give me about an hour. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Shigaraki. He said, anything for you. You're like a sister to me. Kind of. You can be a brat sometimes. Oh, okay, I'm leaving. So, Togax. He said to give him an hour. I'll give him 2 tops. And we'll see from there, he said. About an hour and a half later, Shigaraki comes up to you. He's currently at the mall. He never goes to the mall. But Uraka does. She goes every once in a while to spend the probably little bit of money she gets. She's... Oh, he said. Well, okay, she's not that bad. You would want to be best friends with her, Toga. I know you. Let's go. But wait. What if we get caught? Toga asks. We won't get caught. Just use a random disguise on a random guy you find. Toga had eventually got a disguise. He walked in the mall and looked for his location of where Shigaraki had a pinpoint, and there he was in his own little disguise, talking to the one and only Uraka. And now we just have to wait for the perfect moment, he said. Can we get donuts? Toga said. Oh, knock yourself out. She instantly ran to the donuts. Coming back to see you staring very intensely at Deku. What's wrong? Oh. And you snapped the picture. And that right there, Toga, is my proof. Ooh. And it's the fact that I have contacted Mr. Aizawa. Who would he think that his precious little student Uraka is kissing the villain Deku? He said. I like this side of you. I really do, Toga said. You might see it just a little more often now. You guys had instantly went to Shigaraki. Pinpointed perfect, he said. Were they really making out in public? Ugh. That's a site overhaul wouldn't want to see. Definitely. Toga got out of her disguise. Now we just gotta wait for him to show up. And then it all goes down from there. About 3 hours later, he finally got back to the base. Babe, he said. Oh, get your nasty hands off of me, he said. Did I do something? Yeah, you did. You picked up your phone. He picked up your phone and showed him the picture. Would you like to explain this? He said. Babe, no, don't babe me. That's not gonna work. I have full-blown out proof of you literally making out with your Aka. And it's the fact that you still don't know my quirk. So maybe you just put yourself in your own living hell. And so did that little girl, he said, walking out of the place. Call me when you get home, Doga said. Oh, whatever. And that's when the calls and the messages came. Back to back messages from him. And back to back calls from him. You had finally deleted his number altogether. Blocked him, made sure everything. He couldn't contact you. Now just gotta get Mr. Aizawa, he said. Going over to the school campus, he looked around to see Mr. Aizawa training with his kids. Pinpoint perfect, he said. That was just a normal saying for you. Whenever you had a mission or something that you just, kind of went a little too well, you said, pinpoint perfect. Because it was perfect altogether. And it was pinpoint. And then just call him and let's see where this goes, he said. He had felt his phone vibrating, and he picked it up. He had looked around, and he saw your hand. He had looked at All Might, who was currently a shriveled up small man right beside the students. He looked at him and said he'd be right back. Is something wrong, listener? He said. Oh, not really. I just wanted to show you this picture, he said. He looked bewild. I'm gonna need you to send me that picture, he said. Of course. You sent it to him. I should have known this would have happened one day, he said. Well, as long as you didn't do anything you wasn't supposed to do, you can't get arrested. Well, still, you kinda can because you knew all the stuff they were doing. No, I didn't. Never listened to what he was saying. Sure, what he was saying anyways. Or that bastard. Whatever they were saying, they mumbled it. It was weird. Yeah, it was understandable. I gotta get back to my class. Stay safe out there. You know what he can do. Of course. You went back home and locked your door. And now we just gotta watch the news unfold. You had went to bed and woke up the next morning and took a shower and whatever, and you sat in the living room and turned on the news because there was nothing else to do. And that's when you saw it. UA's gravity was kicked out of UA for supposedly making out and talking to a villain. And it even shows the picture that you took. Oh, this went so well. And then there was banging on your door. Open your door. Now. You could hear the most demanding voice that you've heard. How about no? He said, and started using her quirk. The pain that he felt was nothing that he's felt before. You could hear the very painful screams, agonizing screams coming from outside your door. Oh, the noise complaint that was gonna be filed. Oh, it was horrible, but it sounded so right. After dating this man for a year and a half, and then him cheating on you with a girl that was going a UA, that's what he gets. And believe me, you could probably date Bakugo if you wanted to. And he probably wouldn't even cheat on you, because he would know better. That man right there was a very foolish man, especially with your quirk. Okay, I love this story a little too much. But whatever. Also, we're not going to talk about how I dropped my phone when I was talking about showing the picture to Deku. I literally dropped my phone. And Lordy Jesus, I will try my hardest not to laugh while recording for the part of it. And then it just went off from there, man. But, hey, I got this recorded and it's probably going to be uploaded at what? 3 in the morning? Because of how long it takes? But it's fine. Just fine. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, or wherever you are, and peace.